Families of horrible tragedies are calling on lawmakers to reform New York law that bars wrongful death lawsuits based on a survivor's grief. As CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff reports, current law puts no monetary value on the life of children, senior citizens, and people who are not big wage earners.
Some days are more difficult than others, but there's no easy days.
For Kurt Keese, grief is a daily reality. Last July, his 25-year-old son Ryan was one of 4 young people struck and killed. Ryan's girlfriend Brianna critically injured in Quogue. And yet grieving parents cannot sue for emotional distress. Should he prove the road was a known hazard, there'll be no damages because Ryan was not supporting anyone.
I'm sure nobody's life is worth zero. So right now, Ryan's life in New York State is worth zero.
Grieving families across New York are fighting what they call an injustice. 48 other states recognize claims for emotional loss of a wrongfully killed loved one. New York's 19th century law compensates a family only for the loss of a breadwinner's income.
It bakes in all the biases and values of the pre-Civil War era. The only thing that matters under the law is what was your financial contribution to the family.
Even if you're a child with a lifetime of earning ahead, as in the case of Andrew McMorris, the promising young Boy Scout killed by a drunk driver.
How does that pain and anguish that I go through every day not have any value? But yet, because he was 12 years old, in the eyes of New York State, they can't quantify what kind of life he would have lived.
Relatives of the 20 lives lost in the Schoharie limo crash, the Bronx fire in January that killed 17, all pushing for change.
And it devalues the lives of seniors, of children, of loved ones who don't produce substantial income. And as a result, these wrongdoers are not fully held accountable.
Among those resisting change, insurance companies that pay out damages.
Money doesn't replace my son. It holds people accountable for wrongdoing.
With just over a week left in the legislative session, dozens of sponsors are pushing to make this the year Albany delivers accountability to victims of wrongdoing. On Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.
The New York Insurance Association says the changes will significantly increase the costs of the civil justice system incurred by New York taxpayers.